Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to do a quick review on the Motorola 360. Now, in my review, I really want to talk about the styling of the smartwatch, the operating system. I want to kind of touch on the battery and how to charge that battery, as well as the durability and the display itself. And lastly, I'll talk a little bit about the downloadable clocks and the compatibility. Now, the Motorola 360 is a new piece of technology. We're really in a new category when it comes to this smartwatch and other smartwatches on the market. And I will say, when Motorola first announced it, I was really obsessed with it, and I found myself scouring the internet looking for pictures and videos of the smartwatch itself. Now, when I think about this smartwatch, I do think about the iPad and how this particular piece of technology really complements other technologies like the smartphone and the PC. But I think the smartwatch itself is really going to complement the smartwatch, but in a much more portable manner. Now, I've been using this for about a little over a month now, and one of the things I will say is I am really in love with the styling of the smartwatch itself. I really like the actual circle band on it. It's a really thin bezel, which is something I've always liked on smartphones. So it's really nice to bring it to a smart watch, particularly with that circle design. Again, I think most people are going for. Now, in terms of the different bands, initially I had the gray band, but I did get the pebble metal band. But for the leather bands from Motorola, you can get it in a black, a gray, and a brown as well. And in the metal, you can get in a black, a silver, and a gold. And that's the same that goes for the actual bezel around the smartwatch, black, silver, and gold as well. Now, as most of you guys know, the operating system is running Android Wear, and it's really based off of Google now, so it's really easy to navigate. To kind of navigate, you can swipe up to see different Google Now cards. You can swipe left to close that particular Google Now card, and you can swipe right if that particular card or notification has more actions associated with it. Now, really no issues with the battery itself. I'm getting through a full day with no issues. It does have a 300 milliamp battery, which gets me through a full day. And with that said, I really like how you can charge the Moto 360. It has the QI charger, which is a standard amongst other pieces of technology on the market. And when you plop that smartwatch on the actual QI wireless charging stand, it does display the battery status. Now, good thing is, if you ever lose your stand, you can pick another one up. They cost about $40 on the Google Play Store, or you can just pretty much use any other QI charger on the market. Now, this is really the first round of the Android Wear smartwatches, and I think the Motorola 360 is the one that really stands out. But this kind of reminds me of the first Droid. It was a very nice device, and the operating system was really becoming more mature. But if you look at Lollipop and what Google has done with the operating system itself, I think the Android Wear operating systems is really going to fall in the same footprints as time goes on. Now, the display itself is a 1.56-inch screen, and it works really good in direct sunlight. And that's something you really don't find in other smartwatches on the market today. Now, the durability, I will say I have knocked this around walking in and out of doorways, and I haven't really had any issues. It does have the Corning Gorilla Glass on the display itself. But, if you're really looking for that extra protection, you can get a screen protector for it as well, so you don't have any issues. Now, I will say I do get a lot of reaction from people that look at my Motorola 360, and they just kind of want to know what it does. I think it kind of reminds them of, like, Knight Rider or Dick Tracy or even the Power Rangers. Now, let's get into the the watch faces. Now, the watch faces you can actually change using the app that Motorola provides, which is called Motorola Connect, which is in the Play Store, or you can download a third-party app that I use, which is called Facer, which gives you a much more extensive library of different watch faces that you can use. Now, in terms of the compatibility, there's no iPhone support, but if you do have an Android device running 4.3 and above, you won't have any issues. Now, in terms of the actual which features that I really wish that Motorola will provide in either this version or a future version, I wish they add support for iOS devices, as well as support for two different devices at the same time, i.e. something like a personal device and your work device. But I want to hear your comments. I want to know exactly how you guys feel about the Moto 360 and what features would you like to see in an upcoming model or a software update. Well, guys, that's really going to do it. I really appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more amazing videos like this one. But other than that, take it easy and enjoy the rest of your day. Deuces.